What's up, y'all? It's the Boosh Bag. Miss Boosh Bag to you. Okay, so one of my subscribers, Linda Flood, hey, asked me to review this, and since I am a survivor of domestic violence, 3 relationships, yeah, I was gonna watch it anyway, because I will take any opportunity that I can find in the world to spite Dr. Dre. That's right, I don't care for him. Anything that I could do that could cause some sort of harm to him and or his people or his family, I shall do it. I will. I'm that petty. So yeah, I was gonna be watching it anyway, but I figured I could talk to you guys about it. I already had made a video a little while ago, but it is a little bit too emotional, and it seemed like I'm talking about myself way more than the movie. So I'm like, okay, let me re-record. I didn't write any notes because I was just going to be going off the top of my head. So of course I am going to be interjecting shit from my own life though, right? Okay, so she meets Drag. Well, no, before even that shit, she's seeing motherfuckers get beat up all the time, right? Her dumbass family. And girl, if you're watching, which I'm pretty sure you're not, because I ain't got that many subscribers. But yeah, I don't mean to call your grandmother and your mother dumb bitches. I did mean to call them that. That is ridiculous that they fucking told you that bullshit. I'm glad that nobody ever told me, like, well, you know what? It doesn't even matter because I still wound up being abused and get my ass kicked. So it doesn't make, I guess, my family any different or better. Well, it does make them better in that way that they didn't tell me that, yeah, just do it. It's cool. Men are just like that. If you want to be with a man, then just let people beat you up. That's cool. I never ever went through that. I'm trying to think. I did see my stepfather. Is that what we're gonna call him? Whatever. I saw him hit my step foster father. I don't know. I saw him hit my foster mom once. So she wasn't like, you know, getting beaten all the time, but he did hit her, and it was a hit, like not like a beating and, you know, all of that sort of stuff. My mother, her husband was already dead, and I grew up with my aunt who I guess was married, but I never met her husband. I don't know where he was. I don't know if he did. I don't know if he left. I don't know nothing about him. But I wasn't brought up particularly seeing a lot of violence towards women in my family. I did, however, see a lot of violence. I live with a cousin. My aunt's son is bonkers. He also molested me as a child, which is something that I found out, you know, more now than back then. But he would beat the shit out of his wife and his kids. Now, they were white, and his son was like 3. He'd be like, stand right here, like on this wall right here. And he would go across the room and do like a flying kick and kick that baby in the chest and in the stomach. And be like, don't cry, you better not cry. Like, he was fucking loony. And thank God that the government came and took them kids away from them, because what the fuck? So yeah, I guess I did see some violence, even though I thought that I didn't really. Yeah, and that was consistent. He was always beating her and them babies. But I still was never ever told that it was an okay thing, or to just deal with it, or it was a part of being a woman, because clearly my aunt was a woman, my mother a woman, my cousins women, and ain't nobody. No, it's not going down. I think there were other things that had to do with me specifically, like bullying. Bullying in school did a lot of things to my self-esteem. Well, not even just in school. Bullying within my family and in school and amongst friends and all of this. I was buck-toothed, and I had very, very short hair. And I'm sure you know, being black, that people make fun of people for having short hair, and people make fun of people for being buck-toothed. So all of that together made for me to have some pretty low fucked up self-esteem, which is, I'm sure, the same thing that was going on with her. See, look, she got this mousy ass voice, and you see how everybody, still to this day, it's still, you know that it's a weird voice and it's mousy, but it's still, whenever you hear it, you're not even like ready for it to be as weird as it actually is. But yeah, so I am certain and for sure that she was getting picked on for her voice, and that's what she said, that she was quiet, she was shy, she was mousy. They thought maybe she was even crazy for how quiet she was. She was quiet because motherfuckers was picking on her fucking voice, and she don't want to talk to no motherfucking body. I mean, I get it. So much like me, looking for validation from somebody, and very important around that time when you're a teenager, the validation is from men. Okay, people could tell you that it ain't, but blah blah blah. That's when you're grown, that you got all this perspective. When you're a teenager, it is all about the motherfucking boys. They validate you. Okay, and that's what I was doing, and that's what she was doing, and that is why we wound up getting our asses kicked. That self-esteem shit and that motherfucking validation. So Dre, she said he was cool for like a year. She said that in like the little after show video, whatever the hell it was. I didn't watch the whole thing, but she said that for a whole year. So a lot of people be saying, you know, you should know, like you shouldn't have stuck around, blah blah blah. I mean, a year is a long ass time to be with somebody, right? Before they start hitting you. So by that time, I mean, you could have a baby. I mean, there's all kinds of things that have come into play within a year. It's not like he, you know, beat you up 2 months in and then you like, oh, I gotta stay. And she was asked out because she moved out of her house and moved in with this motherfucker. But that, yeah, no, that was almost like instantly. They moved into the mansion thing later. Yeah. So she was asked out. She ain't got nothing. I don't think he was paying her because if anybody's as old as me, okay, and is from the East Coast, do y'all remember when she did an interview on like 98.7 Kiss FM? 97? Yeah. It was a 98.7 Kiss. It was 90. Y'all remember the hot station? I'm all mixed up because I done moved all over the damn place. But yeah. When they were like, so how much do you get? Like, oh, Dre gives me an allowance. And they was like, how much? And then she say some shit like, he give her $300 a month. And everyone in the radio station was underwhelmed. They was like, did you mean 3,000? 30,000? No, 300. He gave her, she got albums and shit all over the place. They never paid her for the world class wrecking crew shit. And that nigga is siphoning her money and giving her 300 motherfucking dollars. She living like a regular ass person. She living like me and my ass ain't singing a motherfucking thing. So they was like, you seem to be being abused, girl. But see, nobody ain't noticed she was getting her ass kicked back then. Just knew that, yeah, it was some funny shit going on with her money, for real. Now, the day of the first beating where she was at home and he fucking came in and just punched her repeatedly over and over and over and over and over again in the face. First of all, that was, I mean, unprecedented as a first beating. I mean, whenever any motherfucker ever hit me, the first hit was like, you know, a slap, a push, a choke, like not boom, 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 just punching you, just, and all your might kind of punches, just in every motherfucking direction. Like, I fucking hate you type hits. Like, damn. And then at the end, his motherfucking ass is crying. What the fuck is you crying for? And she feel bad because of the dumbass shit that her fucking family has taught her, which is ridiculous. So she think that he love her, which is, you know, I guess, okay. It's ridiculous, but it's logical. It's along the same lines of people that beat their kids and it's like, oh, it's because I love you. To tell people that associating beating them with loving them, yeah, there is a great chance that you could be setting them up to accept motherfuckers beating them because of love, because they think it's the motherfucker same because that's what the fuck you told them. So, yeah, might have to rephrase our sentences when you beat motherfuckers, or just don't beat people that you love. Children or adults. There's that. But yeah, so she like, oh, well, he loved me. And she's like, oh, and he's crying. You know, the motherfucker cried after he beat me up. Do you think that now see, that's where you're wrong. I'm trying to think when I was a teenager, my first boyfriend that beat me up, that I remember him crying and begging. I think it was a very emotional situation. I think I did cry at some point, but it was not because I felt loved or felt sorry for him in any way, because I did not. I was crying because I thought that it was over and I just went through a really bad situation and things are going to be okay. Not that I was like, oh, poor him. I'm so upset that I upset him. At least he loved me. No. I have many a day just sat and thought about killing people. Like, I should just kill him. I could kill me. I could kill both of us. Just blow this motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah. I'm far too fucking too evil and vindictive. I'm like, somebody gonna wind up dying, and I don't even care if it's me. Like, fuck it, whatever. But yeah, she go through that thing where she all like, oh, Dre, I'm so happy he loved me. Then it's just like everybody's knowing that he beating her up. So when we get to the scene where she's in the thing singing something in my heart and she can't fucking sing and she beat the fuck up, and why ain't nobody asking no questions though? With the questions. See, that's what the shit that motherfuckers would never act. I mean, or he'll tell a lie or some shit and be like, oh, she hit her head on a door. Who the fuck hit their eyeball on a motherfucking door? Y'all motherfucking know that shit was a lie, because why would I have to be hiding an accident with shades and all kind of shit? Why wouldn't I just walk around and be like, oh, I hit my face on the door? No. All of it lies, okay? So they didn't say nothing. She and they're all beat up, and then they let him go in there and talk crazy to her, go in there and choke her up and threaten her at home and in the car what he was gonna motherfucking do, and nobody said a motherfucking word. And that shit to me is bitch made, okay? It's motherfucking corny as hell. And motherfuckers to sit around and allow the shit to happen, and you're supposed to be men, and y'all supposed to be tough men. Y'all supposed to be tough. You motherfuckers are tough and you fighting girls. What's next? You want to fight a baby? An infant? A puppy? A tree? Motherfucker, get the fuck out of here. How was that tough? What was your initiation to get into this motherfucking club or gang or whatever the fuck? Nothing? Pulling out hair? Sewing? This shit is bitch made. Yeah, so I'm never impressed by a motherfucker that think he tough and he fighting girls. Anyway, they didn't say nothing, and he went in there and did that shit to her, and that shit got me so fucking choked the fuck up. I started crying. I'm singing a song, it's tears all coming down my face. I was like, you know what? Pause. I got to stop this because it's too much. I don't think that women who've been physically battered should be watching it. It's just, it's too much, and it brings up way too much shit. So I'm already arguing with my husband. We've been arguing for like 2 days, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't let this motherfucker come in and I'm all, you know, emotional and shit, because I be tough, because I'm tough. So I had to get myself together and try to go through the song a little bit faster, so I wouldn't be singing it and crying and shit. Then that time when he in the house and he fucking pull out a gun, and she like, what you doing with guns? What you doing hanging with Suge? Because she think he evil and all of that, right? And the motherfucker shoot a gun at her and like, get this motherfucking baby. So he done made her keep this fucking baby. That nigga said, what kind of mother are you? That was my stunned face. Really? What kind of father are you? You shooting guns in the room with your baby. You the one made the baby cry in the first motherfucking place. You crazy ass, no good ass piece of shit that she should have got rid of. She should have listened to that fucking white man. She should have left. That's what you could do. When somebody try to help you, and you be like, oh, he gonna get me when I go home. Here's what you do. Don't fucking go home. That is your chance right then and there. Leave. Take your baby, fuck your clothes, fuck all your stuff. They're gonna protect you. Get protected. Get the fuck out. Right then and there. But no, she stayed, and she didn't get beat up for a little while because of the pregnancy. But shit, after the baby was there, she getting shot at. Motherfucking bitches is talking all kind of shit to her, and he beating her up in front of people, just punched her in the stomach at a party. All kinds of ridiculous punk ass bullshit. And then comes motherfucking Suge Knight, who his last name is Knight, and this motherfucker is like a knight in shining armor, right? So he is cute, and he is so sweet. He is so sweet. I'm like, what, Suge? Made me want to do it to him. But, you know, apparently I am attracted to abusers, right? So I'm like, Suge, I see what you're doing there. And he seemed so sweet. He was there for her when, left. Oh, well, let me not even gloss over that. When she fucking called Suge to say that, Dre ain't been home in 2 weeks. She was upset. The lights was off. I was so happy. I was so fucking relieved for her, okay? My first 2 abusive relationships, I left. The last one, he left. If he didn't leave, I would probably be dead. I would be dead. I was so fucking happy when he left, okay? And I can't even, if I told you the situation that he left me, when he left me, I was homeless, diseased, pregnant with a baby that later died like that month or whatever. He sent somebody to kill me. He took my wallet, my ID, my all my money. Oh, and I forgot to mention, he kidnapped me from the military, so I was actually AWOL. So I was a fugitive of the government at that time, and all of that. And with all of that happening, even with the guy coming to try to kill me, my life was so much better at that very moment. during that time than it was the whole fucking time that I was with him. And that's why I was so fucking happy when she said that he left and he was gone for 2 weeks, which is giving me an indication that he may never come back, which is yay, okay? It's a reason to rejoice, and especially since now you got motherfucking Suge all up in your face and, you know, buying your stuff and taking care of everything. So then everything is all good. Everybody thinks it's gonna go great, but then very disappointing when Suge fucking comes and starts showing his motherfucking ass and acting crazy too. So he was a sweetheart, but then it seemed like the whole money thing is really what broke it down. Well, first he just started being controlling. He went to jail. He you know, got her on some sort of motherfucking house arrest type shit. He giving her money for it, and she don't seem to mind, except for the times when she does mind. Like her son's birthday party. She can't go to the motherfucking party. She can't have a party for her son because he like, you gotta be here every motherfucking weekend. And she's like, I don't want to motherfucking be here. Then she find out about the other bitch because she come a day early. And I heard no apologies for that. And now you like, okay, now he threatening. He was like, well, who you care about? You know, I don't want nothing to happen to no motherfucking body for you not doing the shit that I told you to do. Alright? So like, but I could come all the other days. Like, why? You know, I can't just keep on coming. I'm paying you $30,000 a month and you're going to come. Now, what she should have been doing, which I hope that she did, it didn't ever say if she did or she didn't. She needed to have been saving that motherfucking money. Yeah. What did I skip over? I skipped over her being on drugs. She had been on drugs. I was an alcoholic during all my shit and after, because ain't nobody never put me into no, no rehab. I went myself, and it was like combined rehab and battered women's shelter thing years later. But yeah, he got her clean. She felt like she owed something to him. Plus he helped her like so much. So she felt like this certain way that she had to be kind of accommodating and kiss his ass. And then he like, oh, and you gotta marry me. And she's like, you already married. It's like, I'm not married. No, it's handled. It's handled. That's some shit that he said, right? And she had to marry him so that he could put everything in her motherfucking name so they wouldn't be able to take his assets. But now she got motherfucking goons all over the place. People sweating her. She can't do shit. So he in jail and seemingly got more fucking freedom than her. She feel like a fucking prisoner. Then when he get out, he really is acting motherfucking crazy. So I think it was money problems. Not that that excuses it. It doesn't. But we know that the top 3 reasons that the people get divorced is like sex, cheating, and money. The thought of no longer being able to resume the lifestyle to which you have become accustomed, yeah, it makes motherfuckers go crazy. And he was going bonkers. He was fucking her up. Now here's the thing. Dre was a little itty bitty thing back then, and now he fat because he old. Suge always been fat. He been big, gigantic, ginormous since the motherfucking beginning. He was too motherfucking big to have been hitting her at all. And in another one of those radio interviews, she was like, oh, well, Suge never hit me. And they was like, oh, great. But then she was like, but then one day, Suge had slapped me. And I'm like, I thought you said they ain't never beat you up. Is slapping not getting beat up? And I think I saw more than slaps that was going on with all of this shit. What the fuck? He had her head in a little round sling or some girl. And that's finally when her punk ass mama or grandmama, whoever the fuck the bitch was, gonna tell her, I shouldn't have told you that to let no man beat you up. I told you wrong. Yes, you done told her wrong. How about this? How about since you told her when you saw her when she was getting beat up, when she was making her little bit of money, and you was like, yeah, keep it up. You better suck it up, girl. Whatever you got to do to keep this. Yeah. How about I come to your house and I hand you $50 and punch you right in the motherfucking jaw. Here you go. Boom. Right there. Just like that. And then I come over every day. And every time I hand you a couple of bucks, I fuck your ass up. No? Not really an appealing offer? Yeah, that's why you don't tell your daughter no dumb shit like that. So she takes it back. And Michel'le is like, okay. Yeah. But too little, too motherfucking late. That ass been getting whooped for quite some motherfucking time. So essentially, I guess she, I'm trying to remember, what the hell, how did she get away from Suge? Oh, she got away from Suge because motherfuckers came up on her. Wait, did she move back? I think she moved back in with her mother, her grandmother, right? Because I guess his shit was getting snatched and confiscated or taken back by the government, whatever the fuck, right? She back home, and they come in with all these papers, all this shit is in her name, and then she find out that she would have been liable for the shit, except she ain't really his wife. He is still married. He never got the divorce from the other girl, which is another lucky thing that fucking just happened to happen, because she would have been finished. Okay? And then the way she busted up in that motherfucking party, whatever the fuck it was, and went the fuck off, that's what I'm talking about, girl. It feels so good the day that you fucking get it together, the day that you're like, no, you don't get to do this shit to me no more. You don't get to motherfucking treat me like this no more. Yup, I said it, and I'm not scared. I'm not motherfucking scared of nobody. You get all your bitches in here to jump me. And you're still gonna go to jail, so fuck you, okay? Yeah, loved it. And then she walked out with her little funny ass voice, and she was like, now it's your turn to be scared. And I'm like, yes, bitch. Yes, yes, yes. She vindicated me. Because I never got to say that to the motherfucker. And then we come to the end, I think. Yeah, I know I'm skipping all over the place because I ain't make no notes. And she's got her 2 babies, and she's like, you know what, I need something different to be happening. I need a different motherfucking life. I need a better life for my motherfucking kids. So I'm glad that she don't be fucking with Dre motherfucking ass no more. Didn't let his ass come back when he tried to come back. And he kissed her, and he was married. So I'm glad that his wife saw that. Yes, bitch, cry those crocodile tears. Yeah, I'm happy about all of it, that she came out on the top at the end, and the fact that he tried to stop this from coming out. First of all, everybody already know that you used to beat her up, so I mean, it's ridiculous at this point to fucking be trying to hide it. You know when you should have hid it? When you were doing it. You should have just not did it, and it would be hidden. No one would know, not even her, right? So no, nobody is feeling no type of sympathy for motherfucking Dre, and if they are an abuser themselves. There's no reason that any man should think that it's okay to be beating up a girl unless you're some motherfucking punk your motherfucking self. And in that case, then fuck you. Okay, so yeah, Dre, no. I did not go see Straight Outta Compton because I don't like this motherfucker, because this girl been going through this shit for so many motherfucking years. I mean, she been fucked in the head. He put set her whole life in motion to be disastrous for many, many years to come, way after him. He set her up to be have to be taken in by another jackass like immediately after. And she's in her fucking 40s. I think she's still in like fucking therapy for all of the fucked up shit that they fucking did to her. So no, I did not go see Straight Outta Compton. I do not support this man. I do not buy the Dre Beats headphones, not only because I can't afford them, because I can't, okay, but but because I do not support this motherfucking man. Now, oddly enough, when his music comes on, okay, if I know the words, I sing it, because how could you just not? You know what I mean? And I know Eminem was under him, and he, you know, me supporting Eminem is me supporting him, kinda, and all of that. Whatever. I don't directly support him. Fuck him. Because he took that black girl, that pretty, beautiful black girl, and treated her like shit, and moved on over to some white girl to go on and live his non-violent husband life. And for that, I do not forgive. I don't forgive it, so fuck it. Anyway, that's all I got to say from what I could remember. I mean, did I hit all my valid points? I hope I did. Anyway, if y'all agree, let me know down in the comments. If you do not agree, let me know down in the comments. And right after here, I need you to stay. There is a link to my video on my other channel where I am accepting donations of toiletries for Battered Women's Shelter, the one that I went to, the one that helped me out here in LA. And it would be wonderful if you could donate anything. If you would like to donate something different than toiletries, like toiletries or even clothing, if you would like to donate money or something and you don't trust it to come to me, you can surely, you can call the number. It's in the video, in the description. And you can give them a call directly to see how you might be able to send monetary funds if that's something you want to do. But in honor of it being Domestic Violence Month, Domestic Violence Awareness Month, I think that we need to show that we are in fact aware, and we know people who have been beat and come through it, and we want more women to make it to the other side like me. So if you don't know nobody else, you know me. And y'all see, I'm tough, I'm strong now, but I wasn't always. So help another girl get strong, and until the next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to watch my channel. While you're at it, swing by and check out my previous video. So they're lucky for them to be there, and that their kids are. And this month is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. So check out my video to see how you can donate to the shelter that helped me. To get back up, or maybe even just find another home
If you're into prettying yourself up and beautifying, go and check out my natural hair and beauty channel. I also have a fitness channel where I share free workouts if that's something that you've been looking for.